There are two principalities bedeviling Nigeria's polity. On the one hand, or in the first instance, is the so-called All Progressives Congress, retrogressing Nigeria since 2015 till date. Now symbolized by the president of Nigeria, elected on the platform of the APC, the so-called All Progressives Congress. Perpetuating all the evils inherited by the APC in 2015, with particular reference to corruption and the war against the Boko Haram Muslim community. The APC has added herdsmen terrorism, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself, without discussion with any other arm of government or stakeholder, declared fuel subsidy non-existent, because we have to emphasize this. There is no, until Nigerian rulers tell us where and how they were getting subsidy to subsidize fuel for Nigerians outside of revenue from petroleum. So, that is beside the fact that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is himself a principality that will not respect political justice, with specific reference to zonal justice. So, perpetrating financial corruption and political injustice, as in the marginalization of the Southeast, the only zone in the South that is yet to produce Nigeria's president since 1999. The second principality is an individual, a powerful individual, Atiku Abubakar. In 2023, when somebody from the north, Muhammadu Buhari, ended his second term as Nigeria's president, having spent 8 straight years from the north, Abubakar Atiku insisted on becoming Nigeria's president, notwithstanding that he also is from the north, thereby representing north-south injustice. So Tinubu represents zonal justice, and Abubakar Atiku north-south injustice. So he destabilized his political party, the People's Democratic Party, in 2023, when he insisted on clinching the presidential ticket of the party. And indeed, he did clinch the presidential ticket, due to which Peter Obi broke away from the party. So, when we talk of darkness and dim light, what is the dim light? That means that the light is at least there, though dim. That dim light is the person of Peter Obi. That irrespective of his shortcomings as a person, and there's nobody without shortcoming, he represents North, South, and zonal justice. So, it's up to Nigerians to go with darkness, represented by Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar. Failing Nigeria, and go for the dim light on which fuel can be poured to brighten the light. And what I mean by that proverbially is panel beating Peter Obi to someone who can move Nigeria forward. Well, he has some goodwill. He invested Anambra State funds in his family business, as we are told. Not that he embezzled or misappropriated the money into his own pocket, but an investment. An investment. I mean, that is unprecedented in the history of Nigeria. But and as I said, power, money, sex can be serious temptation for human beings. But with checks and balance, things will be okay. The problem with Nigeria is that the checks have compromised. You have the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. The legislative and the judiciary allow themselves to be pocketed by the executive, and that is what is creating problem for us. So if now you say, Peter Obi, we are giving this to you, we want to reposition Nigeria for greatness, and he has no option but to go with either the darkness represented by Bola Ahmed Tinubu or the darkness represented by Atiku Abubakar in 2027 again, may become next to irreversible darkness. God forbid.